Now we're going to look at just the. We're going to try it. We're going to look at it this way. You know the old joke there. We're going to look at just the note pattern now. So it's just going to be on the strong hand to start, and we're just going to do the yes. The world's a better place to start with, just to investigate how those notes go, and just to start getting the melody now in our head, because that's what these notes are for, to give us a little variety. So starting on just a strong hand, we have bass, bass, tone, tone, bass, 2, 3, 4, bass, bass, tone, bass, bass, 2, 3, 4, yes, the world's a better place, 2, 3, 4, yes, the world's a better place. Sing it all above now, yes, the world's a better place, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, yes, the world's a better place. Put your hand closer to the drum. The world's a better place. 2, 3, 4. 3, 3, 4. 2, 1 more. Good. Leave that right there. Now let's do the same thing over here on the wild hand. I'll model it, then come on in. 1, 2, counting for myself here. Yes, the world's a better place on the wild side. Bass, bass, tone, bass, 2, 3, 4. Yes, the world's a better place. 2, 3, 4. When we drum together, now we have a slap, slap, tone, tone, slap, slap. So let's just isolate that on one hand as well. So all we got to think about, we don't have to think about a hand pattern, but just how each hand's making the note. We can have a nice open hand, a closed, tighter, smaller hand, and again that spread open hand. So we'll do it like this. I'll go 1. When we drum together, rest. When we drum together, rest. Now we're going to the wild side. Now, one of the kind of things that your hand will try to do to make that tone is it'll kind of do a little muffle note like that. So check yourself to make sure you're not doing that. Even if it's this, even if your fingers are in it, they still need to lift off the drum. And sooner, and probably mostly a little later, that knuckle will start, the more you think about it, it'll start taking over. You would be surprised. But don't fall into that, because that can become a painful habit after a while. Even though it's, just closing your fingers will definitely give you a different sound anyway. And then add in that stretched knuckle. Okay, here we go. Now let's do it on the wild hand. So we got drum, slap, slap, tone, tone, slap, slap, rest. Slap, slap, tone. fingers. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Make sure your doubles hitting on both hits. Beautiful. One more time. All right, good. So now putting the whole rhythm together, we've got yes, the world's a better place when we drum together. Yes, the world's a better place when we drum together. Yes, the world's a better place when we drum together. Doing that, but you know, it pays off, especially when you're out in the road playing and it's raining, and you just got only 20 more minutes to go. You could do that for 20 minutes, and you're good. Okay, and you only have to do one hand at a time, and you can hold the drink with the other hand. We've been through this. It's a skill that's really worth gaining, especially when you play at football games. Especially when we play at football games. Okay. All right.
Without masks on. So it's really hard to drink beer with the mask on.
It's like that big T-shirt where there's a really mean-looking eagle on the front, takes up the whole front of the shirt. Elderly man I used to work with drumming had a shirt like that. He was like about 7 feet tall, huge big eagle on this black T-shirt. Underneath it said, "I am smiling." That's all I could think of with these masks. You know, like, I am smiling. All right. So now let us do the same thing on the wild hand. It's a good workout. The brain will really love you for it. Now, like when you're 93, 94, you'll be glad you did these exercises. Here we go. So I'll let them come on in. Yes, the world's a better place when we come together. Yes, the world's a better place when we come together. Yes, the world's a better place. Nice work on that. All right, a lot of notes for just, it's amazing how just 3 notes can be so much trouble, isn't it? All right, really good. The note pattern to the rhythm number 1 of Drum Together.